Hello and welcome to the Digital Nomads presentation on the University of British Columbia's Flexible Learning Strategic Plan, which focuses on how UBC will incorporate technology in its vision on education in the future. The Digital Nomads will seek to clarify the role of technology within UBC's educational strategy by answering the following questions. What are the main technology-related themes in the document? What are UBC's main goals or aspirations for the future? How is technology described as enabling them to achieve these goals? What assumptions are made about technology in teaching and learning? What challenges may UBC face in implementing the technology aspect of the plan? What might we add to or change in the plan? And what would we support? The main technology-related theme in this document is how the use of technology-enabled learning has changed the higher education landscape. Technology and private funding are beginning to open up competition in most functions traditionally controlled by universities, such as content delivery, content aggregation and curation, and certification. UBC has responded to this challenge by incorporating technology-enabled learning such as flipped classrooms, distributed education, and online discussion forums to a limited capacity. However, in order to strengthen UBC's role within this new landscape, it has made blended learning one of its strategic priorities. UBC will invest strategically in MOOCs that have value for the university in terms of reputation, recruitment, and/or institutional learning, and it will be increasingly seeking opportunities to integrate this content into UBC campus courses. UBC has recently become a contributing charter member to edX, allowing the institution to be more innovative and collaborative along multiple axes including platform development, learning analytics and pedagogy research, marketing and strategy, and through multiple channels such as MOOCs, continuing and professional education, and online course delivery such as small private online courses or SPOCs. The opportunities for institutional learning, increased program penetration, enhancements to the university learning ecosystem, and heightened UBC reputation are substantial, possibly unparalleled. UBC's main aspiration for the future is to provide a transformative student learning experience through a flexible learning approach. UBC defines flexible learning as utilizing the opportunities and challenges presented by rapid advances in information and communication technologies, is informed by the results of learning research, and is motivated by the objectives of improving student learning, extending access to UBC, and strengthening the university's operating effectiveness. UBC has identified 3 types of students, including traditional access-driven degree seekers, convenience-driven degree seekers, and growth learners who may be interested and benefit from blended learning options. This coincides with the pedagogical evidence that blended learning produces the strongest outcomes, reduces dropout rates, increases exam pass rates, and promotes learning as a continuous process by applying multiple and flexible delivery models that take place over time rather than at a specific occurrence. The flexible learning strategy is a thorough document, and there are many ways in which technology is described as the tool that will help UBC reach the goals listed previously. The 4 primary methods are through MOOCs, edX, blended learning, and modularity. UBC is using massive open online courses, also known as MOOCs, as a tool to build reputation and name brand recognition, which they believe will aid in recruitment, as well as create potential partnerships. Each of the 4 MOOCs in progress, or the 4 that have already run, are designed to combine UBC's excellence, the place-based advantage of studying at UBC, and respond to global learner demand. The intention is that course material from already developed MOOCs can be integrated into UBC campus courses, thus repurposing the course content. UBC elected to join edX, an online platform that encompasses MOOCs, lifelong learning courses, and on-campus small online courses, as a contributing charter member. This level of membership places UBC in line with MIT, Harvard, and 9 other highly selective universities. This intentionally builds UBC's reputation as a prestigious institution and allows UBC to test the value of flexible learning partnership with a group of Tier 1 and peer global institutions. Developing blended learning is a critical part of this strategy, as UBC found pedagogical evidence that blended learning produces the strongest outcomes, reduces dropout rates, increases exam pass rates, and promotes the learning as a continuous process. Blended course offerings will capture a wider profile of students, many of who may be older and are working, as well as students from outside of the physical region. Additionally, this approach is viewed by UBC to be the most effective teaching modality, which contributes to the goal of transformative student learning. Modularity is viewed as a proactive response to changing student expectations. Modularity provides the opportunity to restructure degrees rather than the traditional block of 4 to 5 years, which may lead to wider student access to UBC and contribute to transformative student learning. There is a financial benefit to this as well, as UBC can repurpose established content in certificate programs. UBC has established leadership and implementation teams, which will liaise with faculty members and students about the flexible learning plan. They have also invested a significant amount of funding in flexible learning liaison roles as a way to engage the faculty. While this provides incentive to the liaison role and a voice to the faculty members, there is little mention of a plan for faculty members who do not agree with the plan and are not willing to get on board. There appears to be sweeping assumption that faculty will be willing to follow the FL strategic plan because they are provided FL liaisons and professional development. Moreover, there is no mention of the plan for contract instructors or TAs. This leaves us to ask whether they will also receive similar professional development opportunities. Additionally, UBC states that blended learning is the most effective approach for its student groups, yet the 5 categories used could be criticized as being overly general groupings. UBC mentions the diverse student body, yet there is no mention of accessibility in this document. Given the pressures of implementation of flexible learning, UBC will need to carefully restructure or review its faculty operating model that will reflect norms such as team teaching, different teaching roles in blended modalities, merit, promotion, and tenure practices. UBC will also need to review ways to engage faculty members to gain their commitment through significant curriculum changes involving technology. Innovation and differentiation will be a challenge for UBC in an increasingly competitive and global sector of technological advances in education. Innovation will need to come not just from an administrative level, but faculty innovation in programs and courses, and the need to build capability in institutional agility, IT, and LT capacity. Some additional risks that UBC may face stem from internal and external factors. External factors which may cause challenges consist of the pace of change in learner expectations and institutional response, continued innovation to improve the quality of online learning, and the entry of private players that are able to provide substantively greater value in any of the functions of a traditional university. Internal factors which may cause challenges consist of the performance of the learning management system and the ongoing responsiveness of academic IT, the learning ecosystem, in other words, to faculty and student requirements. Faculty department and faculty member capacity, capability to manage change, and capacity to learn new working skills. Faculty member engagement in learning innovation and flexible learning more broadly. While the UBC Flexible Learning Strategic Plan is comprehensive and is supported by this review board, there are some key items that need to be expanded on and incorporated as part of the plan itself. To begin, various forms of professional development should be added. This should include PD opportunities for faculty, TAs, and contract faculty. Additionally, exploring ways of engaging staff who may not yet be on board with the new strategic plan would be essential for the plan's success. Another consideration should be teaching coping mechanisms to staff and faculty because of the increase in capacity and the use of technology. Another important factor to add to the flexible learning plan is the performance of the learning management system, or LMS for short. More specifically, using a detailed tracking system for the LMS performance will help demonstrate responsiveness by the IT department to assist technical inquiries, which will increase user satisfaction. Furthermore, the university needs to consider how it will address the continuous need for improvement and innovation in blended programs. This area needs additional clarification or explanation in the strategic plan, as it is one of the most important methods mentioned in the plan as outlined by UBC. Hopefully, through this analysis of UBC's Flexible Learning Strategic Plan, you will gain an understanding of how technology intersects with their educational plan. Thank you for listening to our presentation.